Welcome back to Inside South Florida. I'm Melissa Marrero. It's a weekend filled with great movies. The movie tag also hits South Florida theaters. 5 highly competitive friends hit the ground running for a no-holds-barred game of tag, risking their necks, their jobs, and their relationships to take each other down. And we chatted with the stars of the film, Jon Hamm, Jeremy Renner, Ed Helms, Jake Johnson, and Hannibal Buress.
You may kiss the bride.
I love you. Please tell me what's going on here.
Our group of friends has been playing the same game of tag for 30 years.
What?
Inspired by the true story of a group of childhood friends who played the same game of tag for decades, the movie Tag is a feel-good buddy flick. You'll definitely laugh, and you'll also probably leave the theater wanting to reconnect with your childhood friends. That spirit of brotherhood and friendship is what drew Jon Hamm to the film.
Did you guys experience anything like this when you were kids, either of you?
Sure. I mean, obviously playing tag, playing kick the can, playing kickball, playing wiffle ball, playing frisbee, playing stand on the side of the road and throw dirt at each other. I mean, whatever you could do as a kid to get outside and move around, that was what it was all about. And when you watch little kids doing that, you see the smiles and the laughs and the blasts that they're having. They don't care if they're hot, they don't care if they're sweaty or dirty, they just don't care, they're having fun. And to watch a bunch of 40-year-olds with that same exuberance and that same, and really tapping into that same youthful energy and that same joy, that's what resonated for me, with the film. And I thought if we could put that message out there, that maybe connect with your friends, connect with your people, connect with each other, and have some fun. And it's not so much about all the bummers that we're facing every day as adults. Just remember to play, have a good time. Just put it on the back burner for a second and have a good time. Yeah. So that's what I thought the real message of the film is. There's not a cynical bone in this film's body. I mean, it's pure joy and big laughs.
While the movie has consistent chuckles from start to finish, some of the best sequences in the film are the moments when the guys all try to tag Jeremy Renner's character, Jerry. After all, in 30 years of playing, Jerry's never been tagged.
So who's it?
You can't touch this.
This is the year we get Jerry.
You can't touch this.
Synchronize your watches.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't wear a watch. Time is a construct.
The slow motion fight sequences are great, hilarious. I'm just curious, ad-libbed, highly choreographed, somewhere in between?
Well, it's funny, the scenes where we're standing around talking there's a lot of improvisation and ad-libbing, but those action scenes are really tightly choreographed, shot for shot, very precise, and that's, I think, what Jeff Tomsic, our director, really wanted to sell, these big action sequences in the context of just a goofy comedy, and that's what makes it so silly, is like these frumpy guys doing big action. I mean, I'm frumpy, I'm not saying you are. You are an amazing dancer. You are a little frumpy like me, maybe?
Nah.
No, you want, all right, I'm the only frumpy one. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Ed Helms pelted in the face with donuts at slow motion is just funny.
Ed Helms' character Hoagie talks about a bucket list item. So I asked the cast what's on their bucket lists.
I want to learn capoeira. Dance fighting?
Sure.
Yeah. Go to a 2-month-long capoeira camp. Learn how to do a backflip, standing backflip. No running and backflip nonsense. Just a straight up standing backflip.
Standing backflip, that's a good one. My bucket list, I'd have to say I've always wanted to zip line from like the top of the World Trade Center to Staten Island.
Not sure what just happened there, but maybe somebody's ziplining to Staten Island.
Yeah,
My
like all the way
hometown.
across the New York Harbor. Yeah.
Let me know when it happens. We'll set up a whole
We'll
thing.
do it.
Yeah, I'd love to open up a dance studio and teach dance and show people like the beauty and the story behind dance.
What style of dance?
Interpretive.
If you're making a bucket list of movies to see this summer, put Tag on it.
And here's a fun fact. Jeremy Renner broke both of his arms on the second day of filming the movie. So his arms were actually CGI'd in part of the film. Renner revealed the injury occurred during a scene in which his character tries to escape being tagged by climbing a stack of chairs. But the rigging on the chairs broke. Renner was also shooting The Avengers at the time and proving his professionalism and toughness. He still performed all his bow and arrow scenes with arms that weren't fully healed. Jeremy Renner, you are seriously an inspiration.